I always break it down when I have to think sort of critically about this. I break it down into 3 buckets. Bucket 1 is what are your data assets and what are those sort of validation, what are the testing, what are the quality measures that you've put in place to demonstrate that you have used appropriate data assets that comply with the law and that are appropriate for the intended use of the system. So there are a series of assessments and considerations you will want to put in place for your data assets. Then you have your model assessments as well. So the professionalism and robustness and security of that model. Did the right skill set develop the model? Is it the right model for the intended use case? In the event you're using it for something that is super high impact, do you have explainability measures in place to be able to explain the output to the extent that's required? And then there will be the outputs, right? So what controls do you have in place to mitigate against unintended consequences? What controls do you have in place to provide notice and disclosure? And that will be on the output side. So generally speaking, when you think about what the positive obligations are at a high level under the EU AI Act, you have those types of obligations that are making their way into the operation of these systems where the system is used in a high risk or high impact circumstance. And that, again, you're touching on issues of fundamental human rights, property, civil liberties. You're really focusing in on where the output could harm the individual's position.